is Cressida McLaughlin. I am the best-selling romance author of 16 books, including the Cornish Cream Tea series and most recently the Secret Christmas Bookshop. Today I'm going to be talking about the romance trope Grumpy versus Sunshine, which is one that I really enjoy using and one that I've used in the Secret Christmas Bookshop. The main thing about a romance book is that you want tension between the hero and the heroine, the two main characters. And one really good way to do that is Grumpy and Sunshine, because it means that they start out at the beginning of the book with completely different attitudes towards life. Quite often it's the heroine who's the sunshiny character and the hero who's the grumpy character, and that's certainly the case in the Secret Christmas Bookshop. It's really fun to plan their personalities like that, and I know that lots of readers love a really grumpy hero who mellows over the course of the book. So when you're planning it, you want to think about why they've got these different attitudes. Why is your sunshine character really sunny and why is the grumpy one really grumpy? What's causing that? And why do those personalities get enhanced when they suddenly meet each other and when they're flung together? So what you want is over the course of the book for those two personalities to sort of come closer together, and ideally for the sunshiny character to bring some sunshine into the grumpy character's life rather than the other way around. It's really fun to think of all the places where they're going to clash, where they're going to diverge, and then also start to think about where they're going to find some common ground. So you start with them at polar opposites, and then throughout the course of the book they start to get closer and closer together, and the sun kind of falls on the grumpy character and shows them maybe what they're missing or what their attitude is causing and what they need to think about. One of the fun things to do is to look at why they are thrown together. So in the case of the Secret Christmas Bookshop, Sophie and Harry end up having to plan the village's Christmas festival together. Neither of them really want to do it, but Sophie goes in with a really can-do attitude, whereas certainly at the beginning, Harry feels the opposite about it and would rather be doing anything else. So it's fun to build in those bits of tension throughout the book where they differ in their attitude. And I think it's about kind of them exploring each other's personalities and finding where they've got common ground. And then the tension starts to change from being antagonistic to something a lot more romantic. One of the other things that's really fun to do is to, for one or two places, swap their attitudes round. So can you think of where your grumpy character might suddenly be really enthusiastic or happy about something, and that is in contrast to the sunshiny character who suddenly feels really grumpy about this situation. So it's a way of kind of exploring your characters to the fullest so that the readers have a really good idea what they're like and what's driving them. So you take the grumpy and the sunshine at the beginning, and throughout the course of the book it's like a kind of elastic band slowly loosening as they get closer and closer together. They find some common ground with each other, and eventually that tension between them turns to something that looks a lot more like attraction and eventually love. I hope those tips and ideas are really helpful for you if you're just embarking on writing a romance. You really want to explore the grumpy and sunshine trope in it and find out how it works and how you can get your characters really jumping off the page.